Sir.
Okay, so let us start with our next part of the graphics. So let us see that hopefully we can finish the lecture and do little bit of tutorial session and what else. So we had created some figure last time around, and I hope you were able to make that vertical line. Okay, and if you were not able to do that, let me just copy paste the page code, and so that you can do it if you were not able to do it that time around. And most of the time you will realize when you are copying and pasting that many times you don't have to actually calculate all those things again and again. Sometimes you have to just exchange x and y and things like that. So that is what I'm doing here.
Abhinav sir,
Yeah,
I am having one doubt.
yeah.
You told like the first value when we are using plus plus and theta and some other like 6 or something like in
Mm-hmm.
this shared your presentation. But
Mm-hmm.
if we are using instead of theta like any number like 60 you have used, right?
Yeah.
So, as you were saying, like the first digit refers for the theta and the second one refers for, but here
Ah,
it is different, right?
where it is different. Can you where you are talking about?
Can you see the fifth and sixth line?
Fifth and sixth line. All right. So where is the
So
fifth
after
line?
plus plus that
Okay, that's fifth. Yeah. Okay, this
and
one. Yeah.
six.
Yeah.
So here six we are not mentioning as a degree, right?
No, it
But
is not
still,
degree. It is x. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But
So the
when,
difference
how
is,
it will understand like when it is theta and when it is
yeah, that
x?
is what I'm explaining. If it
Okay,
is written as comma in between, then it means x and y. If there is a
okay,
colon in between, then it will take it as theta and r. That is the difference.
okay, fine, fine.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. But in my, like I am not able to run that. Some error is coming. Maybe after this we can take.
Yeah, yeah. We can
Okay,
talk
yeah,
about it.
please
Okay.
carry on.
Yeah. Okay, so our next aim is to make this arc, this theta that is drawn over here. Okay, so that's what we want to do. This theta we want to do. All right, so theta is easy to write. The difficult part is drawing this arc. Okay, so in case of arc, this is the syntax for arc. Okay, you will start from this point. You remember, you don't have to start from the center, but you have to start from this particular point. We will start from this particular point. We will say that we are starting at an angle of 0 because this is at angle 0. This part is at angle 0. Then we are going till angle 60 degree. So our end angle will be 60. And our radius will be, how to determine the radius? You are, for example, let us say that the distance I have taken from the origin to this particular point is, let us say, 0.75. Okay, then our radius will also be 0.75. Okay, so let me just explain once more what I'm talking about. So let me just clear the screen. Okay, so what I'm saying is that our start angle will be 0, our end angle will be 60 degree, which is not a problem. The sometimes what problem I at least face is that I forget that I am starting from this particular point. So my start point will be, let if the coordinates of this point are, let us say 0.75 comma 0, okay, then I will start from this point 0.75 comma 0. Then I will give this command of arc. I will say go from angle 0, start angle will be 0, end angle will be 60 degree, and this radius, this itself will be 0.75, because that is the radius of this particular arc. Okay, so let us do that and see that how this arc command works. So as I said, that we will start from 0.75 comma 0, then I will say R. Now it is giving me all these options. Okay, so I will simply click enter. Start angle is 0, end angle is 60. Now because it is a circular arc, I don't have to give two radiuses radii, so I will delete everything and I will simply say 0.75 and I will end the command. Okay, so hopefully that will make the circular arc. As you can see that it has drawn the circular arc. Okay, so you have to get a little used to this particular arc command. This arc command can be used to draw circular part also, circular arc also, and you can draw elliptical arc also. So how to draw elliptical arc, for example? Then I will say x radius equal to this and y radius equal to whatever. Let us say I'm saying 1. Let us assume. Okay. So let us wait and see what happens. Okay, it is giving me some error because there is some syntax error. X radius, y radius. Okay, I should have put some space in between, something like this. Okay, end angle equal to okay, so let me write it completely. Start angle equal to 0, comma end angle equal to 60, and then we have radius, comma. Hope it will work this time. Okay, something is wrong. Let me try again. So start angle, end angle, radius, and half height. Okay, I'm sorry. So I was giving the wrong option here. Anyways, so I will simply just draw it here. We can try this elliptical part later on. I will simply say 0.75 and I will delete rest of it so that this arc is drawn. Okay. Now what I want is that I want to label it. I want to write theta here, as you can see here. Okay. Here is the theta. So let me write theta. So whenever you want to write anything, you have to put a node. First I will see that where this theta will appear, and then I will fine tune it wherever I want it. For example, I don't want it here. I will say I want it on the right hand side. And I don't want it at the end of it. So I will say cos equals to 0.5. So I will say something like this, so that your theta appears somewhere in between. Okay, so now we have annotated the angle also. What else do we want to do? You have to write this O and P. So that is fairly easy to actually do. So what O and P does is that I want to put a coordinate backslash node at, I will say at 0, 0. I will put the point O. Okay. I will tweak it later. Let me just simply put it first, then I will tweak it later. At point P, I want P to be written. And then you will see that O will appear here and P will appear here. So at P, for example, this point, let us say I want on the right hand side, but it will simply come on this side. So let me write above right, above right. Okay, and O I will write as we have done before, below left. Okay, so I think we have completed our picture that we wanted to make. So what I will do is I will copy and paste all of this code into the text box so that you can practice and you can change the code according to your requirement and you can understand that what is going on. Okay, I think I have to copy it from here. A second. So you can copy and paste it and you can comment things out. Okay, if you comment lines line by line, then you will see that how the picture is getting drawn. And if there is anything that you cannot understand, then maybe we can discuss tomorrow. Okay, but you have to get used to this concept, get used to its syntax and everything. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, now I'm not going to draw many things, but I'm going to present few things to you. Okay, some more details. And even if you are not able to understand these details right now, then also it's
Okay,
okay.
sir.
What I, yeah,
Yeah, it's I copied and pasted your code. It's showing like latex failed to run, run failed error. Why is it so?
it may be because for example some package is not installed. For example, tixz package may not be installed. That may be an issue, probably. So whoever is taking your tutorial, maybe you can discuss with them, because then what will happen is that you can share your screen so that we can see that what is happening on your side. Okay, so if there is any such problem where you cannot run the code, then maybe we can discuss in the tutorial. For the time being, let us continue with the tutorial, our lecture. So what there are many things that can be done easily inside tixz. Whatever concept we have studied so far, they are very powerful concepts, and but we are seeing further more things that you can do. The things we are doing right now are very primitive right now. Okay, so I want to introduce you to this concept where you what you can do is you can find the intersection of perpendicular lines. The concept, it is something like this, and what it says is that this vertical line, what this vertical line does is excuse me, yeah, this vertical line, it says that, let us say that you have 2 points. It gives you the let us say that you have some point, let us call this as point P, and you have another point here Q. So what you do is you draw a vertical line through P and you draw a horizontal line through X, sorry, Q. Then the intersection point, this intersection point can be obtained by this calculation which is written here. So what you do is you write your P coordinate, then you draw a vertical line, then you draw this horizontal line, and then you say Q. Okay, so this is your P coordinate, this is your Q coordinate, and through which you should draw a vertical line and through which you should draw a horizontal line, that is represented by this symbol. Okay, so if you had written the same thing like this, let us say Q, and like this P. Okay, then let us say these coordinates are like this, Q is here and P is here. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to draw a vertical line through Q like this and a horizontal line through P, and now this will be the required point. Okay, so this way what you can do is you can find an intersection between these perpendicular lines. So this is a very handy notation which you can use. So the same example is given here. For example, this point is 2, 4. Okay, and this point is 3, -1. So what I am doing here is the relevant, where is the relevant part? Let me just check. Yeah, this is the relevant line. Okay, you can see that I am drawing a vertical line through 2,4, which is like this, and then I am drawing a horizontal line through 3,-1, which is this one. Okay, and the intersection is this point. Okay, which is given by this particular part, this part. Okay, so it will become very helpful when you start creating more and more complex diagrams. You can find the intersection of things. For example, you can see that what I have done here, I've drawn a circle. I'll call this circle as C. I've drawn a line. I'll call this line as L. Okay, and you have to use this particular option. You can see that I am naming the path. I'm saying name path equal to C, which is my circle, which is here. Then I am saying name path equal to L, which is my line, which is drawn here, L. Okay, and now you have to use this. I know that the syntax is not very easy to remember, but this is how you find the intersection. What I say is, I say that name intersections and intersection of what? Of which curves I want the intersection of equal to C and L. You can see that it knows what is C because I named it here. It knows what is L because I named it. Therefore, I say that name intersections equal to of C and L. And then what it does is, it names the first intersection as intersection 1. It names the second intersection as intersection -2. And what I am saying is that at intersection 1, you draw a circle of radius 2 points. And at intersection number 2, you draw a radius of 3 points. Okay, so you can see that a circle is drawn here. Like this. Okay, so by this simple example, you can see that how you can use this intersections library. But to use this particular library in your preamble, what you have to do is you have to use this particular command. Okay, but in Qtxi, where is the preamble? Can someone answer? In your Qtxi software, where is the preamble? Because it is a LaTeX diagram, it should have some preamble. Where it is? Can anyone guess?
It's in template, sir.
Exactly. It is in the template. Because you are not writing preamble anywhere, it has to go somewhere and it is in the template. And that
Sir,
is
I
what
have
the
one
use of template
question.
is. Yeah.
Sir, I have one question. So once we put the template, do we have to add somewhere, or just we have to give the path of that in
Template. Yeah.
template?
You have to just. I'm sorry. Can you please repeat what you are saying?
Sir, actually, I have saved that file, and
Yeah.
then just in template line, I have taken that file path. That's it,
Yeah.
or we have to
Yeah.
run,
That's it.
or we have to compile it.
It will always compile, as I told you before. Whenever
Okay,
you will write some code, it will always compile by itself.
okay, okay, sir.
Okay, so that was about intersection of arbitrary paths, and you also have relative coordinates. This I think I have already discussed. I will not go into the details of what is the difference between double plus and single plus. I will not go into the details of that. I will suggest that you look up that what is the difference between these two and try to understand that what is the code. But I have written here because there is something like double plus and a single plus. Okay, so just try to do that. Okay, I hope I think that you can probably understand by yourself, but you can try. If you don't understand, we'll discuss that. Okay, this I like very much. What it says is that it gives you relative coordinates. For example, what happened is that you went from some point to, okay, you went from let us say this point to this point. Let us say that you were going, you would have gone ahead with this particular path, but now I say that you turn right by, let us say, 45-degree angle. Okay, so you would want to go here, and I tell you that you go, let us say, 2 centimeter, and this angle is, let us say, 45 degree. Okay, and this path was, let us say, 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2. Okay, so how to do that? Then you can use this particular syntax. Okay, so what you will say is \draw 1 comma 1 to 2 comma 2. Then what you will say is, then you write like this, you start your parenthesis and in the bracket you write turn. Okay, turn. How much you want to turn? You want to turn 45 degree, but this is not a positive 45 degree, this is minus 45 degree. So I will write minus 45, then I will put colon, and how far I want to go? 2 centimeter. Okay, so this is how I will do it. So can someone explain me that why this is minus 45 degree, why not positive 45 degree? What is the, how do we know that?
Sir,
It is
clockwise
clockwise.
angle.
Clockwise.
Yeah, exactly. So if you are going anti-clockwise, okay, that means if you are turning towards your left, then it is a positive angle. If you are turning towards your right, that means in the clockwise direction, then it is a negative angle. Okay, so this can become very, very handy while you are drawing something. Okay, coordinate calculation, I think I've already told you that how to make coordinate calculation, but let us see what is happening here. So I have a point A at 1 comma 1. That means this is where I have my point A. Okay, now you can see that I'm making some calculation. I am saying you take coordinate A, in that coordinate you add 1/3 of this coordinate. That means in this coordinate you are adding 1/3 centimeter comma 0. That means you are shifted towards your right hand side by 1/3 of a centimeter, and go to that point and you draw a circle of 2 pt. So you see that your circle is actually drawn here. So this is an example of coordinate calculation. Okay, and for these calculations and for other calculations you have to use the TIGSI library calci. Okay, so as you have written here, \use TIGSI library intersections, as you can see here, the same thing you have to use for calci library also. You can make these coordinate calculations, and it doesn't matter that what kind of units you are using for the coordinates. For example, it can be 1 inch also, but it will understand it correctly. If you write 1 inch also, then also it will understand it correctly. Next we have this part wave modifiers, and what this part wave modifiers do, I will simply draw a few things and then I will probably tell you that what they do. So let me just clear this screen. All right, so the syntax is something like this, that you have some coordinate, you have some coordinate, let us say A, okay, and you have another, let us say it is somewhere here, you have another coordinate B, which is, let us say, somewhere here. Now what I do is that, let us say that I draw this line. I hope it was a straight line, but I'm sorry about that. Now if I say that what is the midway of this path, or if I ask you what is quarter of a path, I want to get this particular point, then what I do is, the syntax is like this. I will write A, then what I will do is I will put exclamation mark, I will say 0.25, I will put an exclamation mark, and then I will have this point B. So what this is saying is that you draw a line from A to B, which is this line, and in that line you take 1/4 of a distance, which is this point. Now this whole thing is this coordinate. Okay, so for example, if I want a midpoint, then what I should do, what change I should make here? Can someone tell me? No one? What if I want to?
0.5.
Yeah, 0.25 should be changed to 0.5. Okay, now if I want to go 3/4 of this distance, then I hope you will know, then I should take it to be 0.75. Okay, Now let me ask you a different question. I will delete these things. Okay, maybe B is required. Let me delete all these things. Now let us say my question is this, that from B you have to go 1/5 of a distance. Sorry. From B you have to go 1/5 of a distance. How to get that particular coordinate? Then what you have to do is you have to change the order in this particular thing. You have to say B, then put an exclamation mark, then 1/5, then an exclamation mark, and then A. Okay, so you can switch between these two coordinates. All right. So I hope this part way modifier is clear to you. And I think I have made some example here. Okay, so you can see that I am finding the mid path of point 1, 2 and 3, 4. Why I am saying midpoint? Because I have put this value of 0.5. Okay. So I think that it is very important, this particular part. This part I will again neglect because I want to shorten the lecture, and I will leave this for you to figure it out yourself. I have written everything here, okay, and hopefully you can do it for yourself. I have drawn one example also here just to illustrate my point. Okay, so this is also, I think, important. And what it does is that, for example, here you have seen, in this particular case, you have seen that I have put something, okay, but there are no dimensions to it. But what if I put some dimension? What will that mean? Okay, so let me do that. So let us say that you want to do something like this. You know A, you know B, and now I say from A you go 1 centimeter along this direction. Okay, now it will be very difficult for you to calculate this fraction, but you don't have to calculate that fraction because the syntax is very similar, and I think it is very intuitive as well. You simply write A, again you put exclamation mark, you say 1 centimeter. Instead of writing simply 1, I will write 1 centimeter, then the same thing again. That's it. Okay, so that is what this does, that if you give some number along with its unit, then it will move by that particular distance. Okay, so is it okay if someone wants to ask anything? Again, I have drawn this example, and you can figure it out that what is happening here. Okay, so these are the main sentences here. Okay, what I wanted here to do is, if this is A and this is B, I wanted to extend this line because extension may become very difficult. Therefore, I wanted to extend this line, let us say by 0.5 centimeter in this direction and 0.5 centimeter in this direction. So that can also be achieved using similar syntax. Now let us say that I want to drop perpendiculars. Okay, so dropping perpendiculars is also rather easy. So what you do is, again the syntax is very simple. Okay, what I will say is A, exclamation mark, C, exclamation mark, B. Now what this does is, it takes, let us say you have some line from point A to point B. Okay, and there is some other point C. Okay, now what this is doing is, it is dropping a perpendicular from C to this line, and it gives you this particular coordinate. So this coordinate is given by this. Okay, so this can be very helpful for you to drop perpendiculars. And what I will suggest you to do is, if you remember the figure that we made previously, in this figure, if you remember, we explicitly wrote r cos theta, r sin theta. We made all those calculations. But what you can do now is, you know the point P, right? And you know this line. For example, this line can be taken as the line joining 0, 0 and some 1, or 2, 0. Okay, now you can draw perpendicular from P to this particular line. You don't have to calculate r cos theta or r sin theta. Similarly, you can do for r sin theta. Okay, you can draw this line, you can drop a perpendicular from here to here. Okay, so this I will leave as an exercise for you. I will request that you use this particular syntax to actually know. You can use this particular syntax. You can neglect this part. I'm not explaining this part. So you can neglect the angle, and then you can use it to drop the perpendicular. Okay. Uh, okay, I think I made a mistake. Actually, this is the syntax that you should be using. This one. You can remove this angle part, and you can see that I have dropped perpendiculars from two different points, this point and this point, onto this particular line. Okay, so you can do that. You can use this particular syntax. You can see here A, B, C, and all those things, they are written over here in that syntax which I just explained to you. I will again skip this part, rotation, etc. I will not cover. Grid, I have already shown you an example. And in this example, what is different from the previous example is that you can even mention the steps, because by default it will make steps of 1 centimeter. You can ask it, don't make step of 1 centimeter, you make the step of 0.5 centimeter. So that is how you use grid, and you can see that here I have made an additional component of help lines, additional option of help lines. So now my grid lines are rather dimmed out as compared to here. Okay, so you can see the difference between these two figures. Okay, so these are just examples. I will again not cover all these things. I am putting all these things here just so that whenever you are drawing later on in your life, then you can refer back to this particular presentation. I will skip all this. Bezier curves, if you know what Bezier curves are, then you can draw Bezier curves here also using this particular syntax. Okay, so this start point, this first of all start point is, let us say, this point. Then final, this end point is this point. Okay, and now we have two controls, control number 1, control number 2. So this will be our control number 1 and this will be our control number 2. So what you can do is, as you will change these things around, the shape of this particular curve will actually change. So I will simply ask you to make this figure, okay, and then you change these controls which are here labeled as C1 and C2. As you will change all these controls, you will realize that this curve will act more like a elastic band. It will act like that. Okay, and the shape of the elastic bands are actually related to these controls which are here known as C1 and C2. Okay, this is again for the sake of completeness, that such Bezier curves you can make. You can make rectangle, circles, ellipse. The examples are given here. Hopefully all these examples are self-explanatory. Okay, and in case of rectangle, I just want to point out that you can actually make the rounded corners, and you can even change the radius of this rounded corners. So maybe I will show this with an example. So what I will say is that you start from 0, 0. Okay, that is the left bottom side. Then I will say rectangle. Then I will tell the right above side. So let me call that as 3, 4. So let it appear first. Okay, now what you can say is rounded corners. So it will make the corners rounded. Okay, now you see that your corners are rounded, but you are not happy with this. You want to make it more rounded. So you say equal to, and then you keep changing the dimension. Let us say 8 pt. So it will keep that radius to be now 8 points. Okay, so you see it has increased. I can give it some 0 also. Okay, that will completely remove the roundedness of the rectangle, as you can see. Or let me give some very high value. It is not very high, but it is comparatively high, 10 pt. Okay, so this is the way you can control. Circular arc I have already covered. I will not discuss. You can do things like this. You can draw, you can fill, you can draw and fill, you can give it a gradient. Okay, so this is just an example if you want to achieve such results. There are several predefined colors: black, dark gray, lime, pink. Like these are the actual names. You can give color equal to magenta, for example. It will show you this particular color which is drawn here, magenta. Okay, and you can define your own colors using the syntax that is given below, and you can give it some name also. For example, my green color, you can give it an example, something like that. Okay, so nodes, I think that I will maybe skip it because I want you to do something right now. So I will skip the nodes and all these things, but these are there for your help. We can always go back and look into these slides and try to understand that what is going on. And here what the example I have shown is that you can actually go inside the nodes, right, like this. Or you can stay outside the nodes like this. Here also you can see that it has a Tixi automatically knows how to stay out of the nodes. You can do these things. Lastly, this is going to be my last example, that if you want to include and annotate external figures, that also you can do here. Okay, for example, what I have done here is I have drawn my origin so that I know where my origin lies. Okay, for example, what I want to do is I want to say that I want to, let us say, draw some circle here, and I want to say that this is apple. Okay, I want to draw a circle, let us say here, and I want to say that this is Newton's head. Okay, let us say that I want to do something like this. So I should know what are the coordinates of all those things. So what I will do is I will make a grid, as you can see here. So once I know the grid, then I know where is the approximate center of the Newton's head. I will know. And I will also know where is the approximate center of my apple. So once I know that, then it is very easy to draw circles here and then annotate. Say that this is Newton's head, this is an apple, falling apple. Okay, and once you are done with annotation everything, then you will get rid of the origin and the grid lines. Okay, this is the code for your reference. Again, you will have this code because I will share all these things with you. Okay, so maybe I can spend 1 or 2 minutes here. Are you an expert by now? Okay, you are not an expert. I am not an expert in this. Its manual is more than 1300 pages. There are many options here. But what I have given you is the absolute primitives, so that you can make any complicated figure that you want. Okay, and there are several things which I have not covered. For example, you can make diagrams like this. I don't know if these diagrams are helpful for you or not. Maybe they are related to mathematics or computer science, I don't know. But you can make diagrams like this. You can make mind maps like this. All these things are done using Tixi. So these are just 2 examples which I have included, just to show you that this also you can do. Okay, and much more than this. Thank you everyone. Okay, any questions you want to ask?
Sir, I have observed that this software is used to draw the figures, na?
Yes, yes.
You have emphasis on. Suppose I am having some data.
Yeah.
For example, we do in the research, now we are having some x-axis, we are having some y-axis. No? I am having the data in the MATLAB.
Yeah.
One option is that we save the figure in the MATLAB in the EPS, then we put that figure in the LaTeX file. No?
Yeah.
Can this software be used to plot that figures if I am having my data? Because I have seen the quality of the figure in this software is very good.
Yeah, that we will cover tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Tomorrow we will cover data plotting also, and tomorrow
Yes.
we will cover how to plot functions. That also
Oh,
we will do.
okay, sir.
Sir, excuse me, when is the next tutorial or class is going to be held? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes. So we don't have much time left right now. So what we can do is probably that I will urge you to now draw that particular figure which I showed you previously, the figure that we finalized before. This okay.
Sir.
I think
So
your
no class for now, right?
Sorry, what are you
Hello?
saying? Yeah.
Sir, I think so. No class for now. I mean, this is all for
Yeah,
today,
yeah,
right?
yeah. That is what I'm saying. That I will ask you to actually draw
Okay,
this figure.
sir, there has been an issue.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because of the very rough weather here in the coastal zone of West Bengal, I have not been able to participate properly because of the internet issue. Hello?
Yeah. I can hear. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So would you please be kind to share the full video records of today's session as well as the slide sales and codes, please?
We are sharing everything with you with time. Okay. So
Okay.
please wait. We will share this video also, and we will share
And
the manuals with you. We will share some
okay.
reading materials with you, different packages that we are using. We will try to make a repository for all of that, and then we will share that link with you so that you can download for your later reference.
Okay. And thank you very much, sir. Today's session is really, really very vast and quite practical. I think this will help me a lot to reduce the amount of time that I always need to write down, reports for the MNCs and for the international NGOs. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
A pleasure. Always a pleasure. So we have some time left with us. So if you want to ask anything, that then maybe I can address those problems if you are facing them.
So I want to ask that I have loaded the template in the QuitZ.
Yeah.
But there comes the error that process could not be started, and there is a warning that it could not load latex log file. I have chosen
Can you share your screen with us?
Yeah,
Yes,
same error here as well, Dr. Abhinav.
Yeah, I can hear. Let us share. If one of you can share your screen, then maybe I can see what is happening.
I'm sharing.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the problem.
Okay.
I have chosen the template from here. I have chosen any one of them.
Okay.
And then there comes the error. Now what to do here?
Yeah, please expand it. Make it full screen, please.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so just save this file somewhere.
No, sir, I have not saved it yet.
Yeah, save it somewhere. And add an extension of .pgs. You can save anywhere. Yeah. PGF. Not PGS, PGF.
Oh.
F.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, maybe she has not written plus, draw 0.
Okay, so what I want you to do is you just delete your two sentences. Can you delete them?
Yes, sir. These
two? And, yeah, and copy and paste what I'm writing in the textbook. Just copy this exact same thing and paste it in your editor.
Yes.
Yeah, just save it. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Go to settings.
Yes.
Settings. Yeah. Configure QtXZ.
Not responding. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, things look okay. I am not sure if your PDF, if your MikTeX has it or not. So maybe you can copy and paste all of these things into your TechMaker, Tech Studio and check. Can you do that?
Yes, sir. I can do it in the tech.
Yeah. Here it is appearing.
Yes.
Okay. So there, everything seems to fine. So what you can do is we have sent you some file now.
Yes,
We
sir.
have sent you some. Do you have that saved inside your computer?
Yes, a PGS dot PGS files.
Yeah, yeah. The PGS file that we sent you.
Yes, sir. I
Yeah.
didn't.
Can you upload that? Don't open it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, these are the three
Yeah.
files.
No, no, this is not what I sent you. I think Dr. Arvind sent you one file named as ktxz.pgs.
Okay, okay.
So you load that as a template file and let me know if you are facing any problem. Okay. So if this
Okay,
session ends, then you can send messages on WhatsApp also. We can help you. Okay.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
So
Even
just
Dr. Avinav, if we load that, the same problem is coming. Like we
okay,
are not
Vishal,
able to.
can you share your screen?
Sure, sure.
Let me check.
Just
sir, when we are writing that code in Text Studio, we need to
Yes.
write some package in preamble.
Yes, yes. As you can
What
see
is
that Sumaya also did that, I think, and I think I have written that in the chat box also. You can see all these things. I think are available there. If
okay?
you face any problem, then just wait. Let me copy and paste something, and you can try this in your own text studio. I'm pasting something. You just check that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You try this. What I've given there. Yeah, Vishal. I think you have not uploaded your template file.
Sir, I
I
have
just try to.
downloaded the
Are you able to
kidsy.pks.
see my screen?
Yeah, I am able to see. I can see your screen.
I
Can you
can
see?
I can
No, no,
reload that if
no,
you
no, no,
okay.
not like this. No,
Okay.
you can see template is written there. Can you see that?
Will
You go to your right hand side. You can see this edit button, right? Or yeah,
edit.
yeah, yeah. To left to it. Go left to it.
Left.
One more left. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Select template file. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
Click there.
okay. This one. Okay.
Now you
So
select the file that we sent you.
okay, fine. Just
So, sir, if in future we will required to write draw this, if we use that same template, will work then.
Yes, that same template will work there.
Okay.
But you may have to
yes.
make some changes also.
Yeah, I
Uh,
did that.
but it is still
Still,
not working.
yes.
Just
Uh, okay,
reload it.
so
Na?
Abhinav sir,
yeah, can you
I
do
have a
something?
I have a
Yeah,
suggestion.
yeah.
Yes.
Hello, Abhinav sir.
Yes, we can hear. Please, please.
Sir, he has used the document class article in the very first line. I don't think we need to use this in Q
Yes,
in
yes,
this
yes, yes,
software.
yes. Okay, thank you, Kush. Thank you. You have to remove everything. You have to remove this document class. You have to use package, everything. You have to just start from begin exit picture. Yeah,
Okay.
please do that. Yeah,
So, but still,
delete it. Yeah, it's okay.
the,
I'm not saying that it will actually run, but let us check. You have to remove the end document also at the last.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, still
Well,
not working, right?
mm,
Sir, need to reload the file.
Yeah, reload
Sir,
the
I
file.
think so.
Between the edit and open template, there is a reload button. Try that.
No, I think so, sir. Some installation problem it is. So it is.
Okay.
I think so. It is installing packages which you have given in the PGS file. No, that's what it is giving
Okay.
run failed. We have to
Okay.
say that we are
Install those.
agree for that and we have to install it. That
Okay.
error I
So,
also got, but then I installed all the packages. Then it worked.
okay. Okay.
okay.
So
Means
what you can
we have
do,
to.
Vishal,
Okay.
you can try something.
Okay.
You have this ktexe file.pgs with you, right?
Yes.
Can you just open that file?
Just in this Tixi or just like that. Oh, I should open.
Yeah, you can open it with anything. You can use Text Studio also to open it.
Okay.
That's okay.
Just.
Yeah, make a copy of it first. Before opening, make it a copy of it. Give some different name. Yeah, copy and paste and give some different name.
I'll put one copy here. Fine.
Yeah, yeah. Now open it.
Should I open it in anything, notepad or
Anything.
something,
Yeah,
or
notepad is actually not good because it will add a .txt extension to it.
okay
Okay,
then?
okay. You can open with notepad. That's okay. That's okay. You can open it with notepad. No, don't search Windows. You just cancel it and you
Okay,
open it with
then I'll
notepad.
just open a. Should I open it here?
Yeah, you can
Text
control
Studio?
O.
No.
Yeah, that can you can do control O. You can open
Hello?
control O. Yeah, I can hear. You press control O.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, Vishal. Vishal? Hello? आप उसको बोलो देखो. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
I
Vishal, we
think
can hear you.
Vishal is not here, I think. Okay, so who else was facing this problem? Yeah, just can you tell me? Okay, I think everyone solved the problem.
Sir, without running the template also, can that be drawn?
Okay, what I am doing is now I am giving you a very simple template file. You can edit your template file according to that, and you can try to run and check whether it is running or not. Okay, so I'm just giving you one more file. Please wait.
Hello, Dr. Abhinav. Sorry, I got
Yeah, Vishal,
disconnected in between. Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. Vishal, I'm sending you one more file. Okay,
Okay.
you use
Okay.
that as a template file so that there are not many things there to install. Okay, so just hang on for a minute.
Sure.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can we use the smart art in this as we can use it in the WordPad to show the graphics
Smart
outside
art,
this?
smart art. Actually, those kind of things can be done, but the support is not very good for that. You can import external figures also, as I have shown, but that is actually not a very good idea to do that.
Okay, sir.
But if you can show me that what kind of an output you require, then I can help you with that. That I can do. And I can tell you whether that can be done or not. That also I can tell you.
So as we use in the WordPad smart art for hierarchy or relationships, that is
Yeah, hierarchy and relationship, all those things you can do here. But again, as I'm saying that I have not personally used all those things. So if you can show me some kind of a figure, then I can help you that how to do that here. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Vishal, I have copied
Yeah.
and pasted something in the chat box. So what you
Yes.
can do is you can copy this and save it as a PGS file somewhere, and then you use this
Okay.
as a template and try again. Let me know if it works.
Okay. This complete, right?
Yeah, this complete thing you can copy and paste somewhere in your text
Okay.
editor, save it as a PGS file, and then use that as a template.
Sure. Sure.
Just give it a try.
Okay.
So in the diagram of that circle, while we are just putting the word P on the using the command of node, then it is displaying correctly. But when we are using the node command after the coordinate command, in that case the P is shown near origin.
Again, I think you have to share your screen, then only maybe I can help.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, can you make it full screen, and then now can you explain that what is the problem that you are facing?
So actually, this one, this command, if it
Okay.
is shown
Yeah.
separately, then it is showing correctly. The
Okay.
in this case, if I just erase it from here and
Yeah.
displace it here,
Okay. Yeah. So the yeah.
it's showing correctly right now. It was not showing
Okay.
previously. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. अच्छा अच्छा
Oh, hello.
sure.
Yeah, I tried that, but still it is showing the same.
Same thing.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I think Ankush has written what he's saying. Another way to
Another way
resolve
to resolve.
general, and then reselecting PDF LaTeX from MikTeX files. Okay, give it a try.
Okay.
Give it a try. Okay, until Vishal is figuring out, someone else has any issues, maybe we can discuss that for the meantime.
So I am having one issue.
Yes, yes, please.
Actually, the file is working out properly, but I'm not able to save it on the proper path.
Why?
I'm
What
not
is the
able,
problem?
I'm not able to save it.
Why? You don't know why, huh?
No, sir.
Acha, all right. So can you
Yeah,
again share your screen? Is it possible?
yeah. Actually, your screen is.
Uh,
Yes.
No, I'm not sharing. No one is sharing.
Abhinav sir,
Yes, Vishal.
this in the MIGTech folder, na, I have PDF tech, but inside that I have configure and two files are there. So which one
You,
we should select, like PDF
you, you couldn't find
tech.cfg?
PDF later? You didn't find PDF later?
PDF tech is there, one folder.
Okay.
Inside that configure is there, config, and inside that two files are there. One is with the extension .cfg and one with the extension .cfg.template.
No, no, no.
So,
I think you are going somewhere else. You have to find the executable for the MIGTech. You go inside the MIGTech folder and then you have to find the executable for the file.
okay, inside
Okay,
MIGTech,
so what you can do is, because it is working in your text studio, right?
no, there also it is not working.
There also it is not working.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So let us first work with text studio instead of this.
Okay.
Let me just see what is Ramandeep's problem. Then I will just
Sure,
talk
sure,
to you.
sure.
Right?
Please, please.
Yeah,
Is my
Ramandeep.
screen
What?
visible, sir?
So yeah, yeah, it is visible. You click save as. Okay, save is okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now don't save it here. No, no, not here, because it
yeah.
is your C directory and it is your program files. So don't save it here. Save it somewhere on the desktop or somewhere,
Desktop.
wherever you
Yeah,
like. Yeah, desktop is fine. Yeah,
yeah.
it's okay. Yeah. Give it an extension of .pgf. Okay, just save. Yeah.
.pgs or pgf?
PGF is for the figures that you are drawing. PGS for the template file.
Okay.
I have to write
Ramandeep,
save.
type it as PGF. .pgf. Yeah.
Can I save it?
Actually, yeah, yeah. This extension is not important, but it is good to give this extension. Now it is saved, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Vishal. Now maybe we can work with Text Studio.
Okay,
Can you
so
share your
should I
screen?
share? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Share your screen, please. Okay, Vishal. Make a new file. So what I will do here is, acha, it is already
This is new
created.
only. Yeah,
Can you
I
can you go to the
created
top? Can you show me the preamble?
just a minute. Oh, this I need to remove, right?
Yeah. No, it's okay. Everything is okay.
This
No, it's
one?
okay. It's okay.
Okay.
No, no, no. It's
Here
okay.
it is
Don't.
required, right? Here it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Here it is required. Now just compile it. Let us see what happens. Okay. So let me just see what is happening here. One second. Okay. So as you can see that it is complaining that you have to use TXZ library
Library.
calci. Yeah. So you just put that into your preamble. / use TXZ library calci. Yeah. Maybe you can type it. That's okay.
Yes.
You press enter simply. Simply press enter.
Enter. Okay.
Calci. Yeah.
That's
Now just run it again. Okay. Missing begin document. Can you go to the top? Okay, you haven't begin your document. Please begin your document. After
no this.
use library. Before this. Before this.
But here this begin tick.
That is
Acha,
okay.
begin
You have to
document.
insert.
Okay.
You have to begin your document. Now it has come twice. You have to delete these two lines. The bottom line as well. Yeah. Now try to run again.
Sorry.
Run again. Try to run again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I
So
got some.
everything is configured correctly inside your system. All right. So the
Fine.
problem only seems to be with Qtixi. So
Okay.
what I'm saying is that can you go to options?
In Tixi, right?
No, here only. You go
Okay.
to options here only. Yeah.
Options.
And go to configure text studio. No, the top part. Yeah. Go to commands. Now you see that in this second line you have this PDF LaTeX written, right?
Okay.
Okay. So if you can find your path from somewhere here, can you check? Okay. Okay. So now you know that this is the path of your executable file.
Okay.
Okay. So you can
Okay.
scroll down and check whether PDF LaTeX is somewhere there or not. You can check. Yeah.
This one?
PDF LaTeX. I think it is not PDF LaTeX.
This one. This one.
Yeah, it is there. So this is where you have to put your path. Okay.
Okay,
Now
fine.
in the top, yeah, you can simply copy it from there. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Now you can select PDF LaTeX from here.
this one, right?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah. Just click OK. Let us see what happens. Reload your file. You reload your template.
No, still.
Error failed. Could not load LaTeX log file. Okay. Just. Okay. I am not sure that what could be the problem now actually.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Ankush.
Sir, he has selected PDF LaTeX correctly. He may also give a try for PDF tops, which was given under PDF LaTeX. He may also select
Okay.
this one, PDF.
Vishal, did you hear
Yeah.
what Ankush was?
Yeah.
Give it a
Yeah,
try.
but from here, the other thing, what he's saying, PDF, LaTeX.
I may tell you, go to Qtixi.
Tixi. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. And
Settings.
then again go to settings. Yes.
Configure.
Yes. There PDF tops. Yes.
Okay.
Click to select this one as well. Now put the path, same path.
Yes.
Now search for PDF tops.
This one, right?
Yes, select. Yes, select this one.
Okay.
Click OK. Yes.
Yeah, reload the template file.
No. Acha.
Okay.
Okay, Vishal.
Yeah.
Maybe what we can do is that
Still
you
not.
can practice using this. You are trying something?
Yeah, it is still not.
Yeah, that is what I was saying. So what you can
Okay.
do is that for the time being, you can practice on this
Text
text
Studio.
studio.
Fine.
And what we can do is that probably you uninstall this Qtixi and then
Okay.
you try to install it and check whether then it is working or not.
Sure. No problem.
So you give
I'll
it a
try
try.
that.
If there is an issue, then we can contact through WhatsApp or something.
Okay, fine. And one more query I was having, is there a possibility to add line numbers here as well? No.
Yes, you can go to settings and configure your Qtixel. Yeah. You may have to go to the editor.
Editor.
Okay. I cannot find it.
Okay,
Just hang
fine. No
on.
problem. No problem.
Let me just see if I can find it. Just hang on.
Okay, sure. Otherwise, no problem. Vinod sir,
I
leave it.
cannot find it right now.
It's okay.
So
It's
if I
okay.
find
No
somewhere,
problem.
then maybe I will
No
inform you.
problem. No problem. It's fine. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I think that is it. Huh? Someone wants to ask anything, or if anything is there. So if you have any questions, maybe I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. If you don't, then maybe we can end it right now. Okay. And if you, we can always communicate through WhatsApp. I will try to answer all the queries. And what we can do possibly is that I'll see that whether I should take another lecture or we should go for a tutorial. That thing I will check. Okay. I will do according to what is required. Okay, because I prepared one more lecture to give to you tomorrow, but I want you to that grasp all these concepts by yourself, and I want you to draw some figure for by yourself. Okay, so let us see what happens tomorrow, but nothing is final as of now.
Okay, so are there any further questions for Abhinav sir? Anybody? Okay, if not, then I think we can close it for today. And tomorrow we are going to meet again at 9:30. And the link for tomorrow's lecture is going to be the same one which we are using for today. Thank you, everyone, and have a nice evening. See you tomorrow morning.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.